In your opinion, Bobby, how would you say the game went?
Pre-season friendly. We were sloppy, I thought, tonight. Spells we played all right. But like individually, I thought we didn't do the right thing most of the time. Decision making was poor. But you get that pre-season. That's what it's for. It's what it's about. But the lads need to know that, and I've said to them in there, don't get left behind, because we're trying to do things that, unimaginable 12 months ago. So them players need to understand that what's required every week, and they will do. But we've made a few changes. Obviously, we've got 2 or 3 lads on trial. Joe Oliver's just come back from holiday, so you're gonna get it. I've learned over the years not to look too much into it. I've won a lot of pre-season games and lost the first few games last year. Prime example, won a lot of pre-season games, lost the first 3. So I'll take a lot from that though, because Heaton Stan, good, decent side. Whether they'll play like that when the season comes, across the back and whatnot on the pitches that they play on, sometimes you get a false reading in pre-season. But I was looking closely at the players tonight, their attitudes, which I've asked for the first 3 games. Not too much detail, just all about their attitude, their application. I can't question their attitude, just poor decision making.
So is that what you say? Would you say that was the difference from?
Yeah. Like we got back, we scored. We got back to 2-2, and then it's a mistake our end, and then I think discipline off the ball tonight. Because do we think it's because it's Heaton Stan? I don't know, but I've said that's not the right attitude. So I've asked the players to look at themselves, and again I say, don't get left behind. Look after yourself individually. You've got to look after yourself on and off the pitch. We look fit, but we've got a month before the season starts, so we've got plenty of time to work on a few things. And I found out a few things about a few players.
So thinking about pre-season entirely, what are the overall aims?
Get through it injury free. That's the aim for pre-season. Get everyone as fit as they can, injury free. Bed the new players in the way we want to play. There'll be hope. I'm working hard on bringing 2 or 3, maybe 4 more players in. So they'll get added in as we go. So just to get through it, no serious injuries, keeping everyone fit, and playing some good football.
So an away day to Carlisle, what can you expect on that day?
Another different game. We've selected the friendlies for all different reasons. We knew what Warwick and Rylands would be like. They'd press us, they'd come after us, which suited us. Heaton Stan sat off us a little bit, and then our decision making wasn't great. Carlisle, again, they'll be right up for it. We'll have to go there, match that attitude that they have, match the desire that they have, and show better quality than we did tonight. And is what it is. I ask the players every single week, whatever decision they make, they try and do it with quality. If it's the wrong decision, in my opinion, or the wrong decision for the team, I don't mind. But as long as the decision they're making is with quality, and we just like that tonight.
So thinking a little bit ahead of the Carlisle game, how important are the games coming up, playing National League sides like Gateshead and Hartlepool for preparation in the next season?
Again, 2 different games, perfect prep. They're in there for a reason. We've had a lot of the ball the last 2 games, so I'd imagine we will on Saturday. But Gateshead and Hartlepool, they'll be thinking what we're thinking right now. They'll be thinking that we want a lot of the ball, but it'll be a good test for the players, and they'll be able to gauge where they're at, I think, because obviously there's only a division between us, but they're 2 established clubs for the last few years. Excellent EFL club in Hartlepool, and Gateshead have been at the top end of the National League until recently. So 2 very different tests in what we'll get, but there'll be a really good, test for us. How we are off the ball, I'd imagine, but we'll still try and win the game against 2 decent sides, and the rest as we go pre-season.